Hey, good morning, guys. It's Donald and my
Mary.
trusty sidekick.
Mary.
And so anyways, good morning, guys. What a beautiful morning it is here in North Georgia. We are, what are we looking at for
We
temps?
are
48
looking at
degrees.
48 degrees.
It's cool, but that's just a typical spring. North Georgia or southeast spring. Anyways, let's start off the morning with the weather, and Mary's going to tell us what we have going on today here in North Georgia and around the Appalachian Trail.
Thank you, Donald.
You're welcome.
Good morning, everybody. Like Donald was saying, it's 48 degrees this morning. It's cloudy out there. We're looking at a high of 73 today, so that'll be pleasant. It will be partly cloudy with a 5 to 10 mile per hour wind. And then tonight, 50 degrees, partly cloudy, then cloudy after midnight. Winds will be light and variable. Up on Blood Mountain today, Georgia's highest mountain on the Appalachian Trail, we're looking at 64 with mostly sunny skies with 5 to 10 mile per hour winds and gusts to 20. And then tonight, 49 degrees, partly cloudy, and 5 mile per hour winds. Water is great on the trail. We've had lots of rain. Still remember though, if you're going to be between Hawk Mountain and Justice Creek, still top off. We did have somebody talking about dehydrating in that section because they did not fill up on water. So they were pretty sick from it until they got some fluids into themselves. And just because there's really good water out here, don't take that chance. It's just 6.2 miles, but you want to make sure you have enough water. So make sure you camel up and fill up those bags. All right, Donald, I'm going to turn it over to you now.
Sweet. All right. So let's talk about the through hike registry. That's probably going to be one of our last days, guys, because the numbers are pretty much topped off. We think they are. So the Nobos, we're looking at 3058 is where we believe that's going to be the end of it. Flip flop 263. I think that's the top off. Yeah. Sobos has gone up since yesterday. I believe it was 73 yesterday.
I believe it was too.
Or 74-ish or something. I think it was 73, but we are sitting at 96 today. And it will probably go up another maybe 100. But these are the numbers, I think, for this year, which we have definitely seen a drop.
There's been a significant drop in the Nobos because I'm always looking at those numbers. 25%. It's just a fun thing I do. And
the 3,700 last year. Or
yeah, there was about it was pushing towards 3,600 last year. Okay. So we are down significantly, 500 at least, and. I think this is my personal opinion. I think next year is going to be a big year because I believe some people decided not to hike this year, or maybe they modified their hikes. I don't know, but that's just my opinion.
I think a lot of them were modified, and people decided not to hike because of the intimidation or the pressure that the ATC and other acronyms of the trail and other acronyms period that work near the trail or with the trail. The other acronyms of the trail.
Right.
I think that their all their talk and scare tactics and everything they did to deter people from starting in the south, I think that some of it worked.
The false information. I just had some hikers.
It's unfortunate, man, because these towns really needed it. They really needed the hikers to roll through and spend some cash, man, so they could rebuild. I mean, they're in the rebuild stage right now, and you can't rebuild anything without cash, man. It takes money to build, and to build, I mean, you got to make money to spend money. You can never stop when you're a businessman, and this is what you depend on to keep moving and helping people. It takes money.
It sure does,
That's it. That's all there is to it. Man.
And to this
it's unfortunate
point,
that.
I had hikers yesterday asking me about the destruction in North Carolina and not up, further north of Standing Bear or anything. They were, talking about how, North Carolina down in this way is before Fontana is supposedly a mess.
Yeah.
And I had to, tell them the facts. And we've had many, many folks out here, whether they were throughs or, the section hikers, always telling us, you know, this is what the trail's like. There was a little tiny bit of damage before NOC, and past that, there was nothing ever really going on out here. So a lot of false information given to scare people away. And if the hikers are not here, then what's anybody else here for? You know, I mean, those acronyms are not needed.
Yeah. I think everyone is needed, man, but I think that they talk really loud. And I think they put pressure on people, and I think they spread false information for their own benefit. And that's the way I feel about it. And it is what it is.
Right.
But they are necessary. They do keep they coordinate the trail maintenance crews. They,
That's
you know, I mean, they do work and keep the trail safe and passable.
Absolutely.
But when you sit there and spread false information and that type of stuff, I can't see the love for the trail. You know what I mean, man? Because, you know, we are a business out here. We do need customers, but we love this trail, man. We love the people, and that's what we are. Just a in between is what we are. We're the kind in between, man. And so we're necessary out here for most people. Well, not necessary, but obviously it is a necessity because people need us when they need, whether it's an emergency or they just want to get off trail, man, and go to town and get some food and hang out or whatever it may be. Maybe they ripped their sleeping bag or their gear isn't right, so they need to go to a store, or who knows what it is. Maybe they ran out of water at Hog Pen Gap and it was a drought year and there's no water for the next 12 miles or till Chattahoochee Gap, which is mile 48-ish or 47-ish, from Hog Pen, which is 37-ish. So it's like 10 miles to Chattahoochee Gap, man, from Hog. And so, I mean, just stuff like that, dude. And, you know, we are the people that know, yes, there is actually a place you can get out in between that 10 miles. It's just not on Far Out or the Alder, but I know a spot, dude. You know what I mean, man? All you need to do is goat trail it for about maybe half a mile through the woods and we can meet you at the road. But what I'm trying to say, man, is definitely the acronyms of the trail, I don't want to put them down. That's not where I want to go with this, man. But they definitely, I believe, had something to do with these numbers right here this year, unfortunately. Mary and I think that 2026, man, is going to be a super large year, man. So that's what we have going on for the numbers for the through hike registry. And a little bit of our opinion on how we feel about the whole scene, man. I don't normally talk a lot about that stuff, man.
Just our opinion.
Yeah, I'm not putting anyone down. That's not where I'm going. I'm just talking about our opinion and what we see, and we've been here for almost a decade. So, well, we were on trail in 16, so, you know, we've been helping hikers for this is our 9th season, assisting hikers on their journey north. And so we've watched all these businesses out here that are here now grow or come in and start their business, man. We've been here watching this, man, and watching everything change and evolve, and we've had to grow with it. You have to, man, or you're not going to survive. You have to change, man. So anyways, let's go to between Dick's Gap plus Deep Gap, many hikers talking about their gorgeous group of lady slippers. So there's tons of flowers. They're popping everywhere.
The Trillium, the Mayaples, the Columbine, the Violets. Oh yeah, I just had somebody yesterday telling me, oh, I'm just slugging it up this hill, and I'm like, ugh, right? And then they said, I looked up and there was a violet, and it's like, oh, this isn't so bad. And it just kept on chugging up the trail, and that's what they were telling me. So there's a lot of beauty out there, and it's inspiration.
Rhododendrons
to just keep
too.
on going. Oh yeah, the rhododendrons. Yeah, Mount Moses flame azaleas. It's all over the place. It's beautiful.
I have to tell you, man, I'm from the Northeast, and I moved to the Southeast years ago, and you know, I've been in a lot of places, man, but the Southeast is an amazing place during the spring. The flowers, man, on the trees, the flowers are just everywhere. It's like a tropical paradise, man. It's really it's a beautiful place, man. I call this the jewel of the Southeast, man. The most accessible area that it's like a diamond, man. I'm telling you, dude. This place shines bright. It's beautiful.
Yes.
It reminds me of home, but with snakes that can kill you and spiders that like black widows like this big in your doorway. I came home one night, man, there's a black widow in my door like this big, dude. I'm not even kidding, man, with its legs and stuff. That's not like abdomen, but like the whole thing. And I was just like, oh my God. And so, because I have terminics come to my house monthly. I'm scared of bugs. I don't like them, man. And so I'm not scared of them. I just don't like spiders that
I'm
can.
scared of them.
Yeah, those spiders will mess you up.
Yeah, they
man.
will.
And so, but anyways, yeah. Spring is here. The Southeast. There are snakes, guys. So watch out while you walk up the trail because they're gonna be sprawled out, soaking that sun up.
That's right.
All right. So next, the flowers they're popping, guys. So we're getting lots of calls right now for shuttles. I mean, they're coming through pretty heavy.
They are.
Just a heads up, guys. This is one of the complaints we hear a lot about. Our shuttle drivers, man, that drive way too fast and they scare the crap out of the riders, man. If you're out here, man, be careful on who you choose for your driver. You have to remember we're taking people's lives into it's our responsibility to take care of our customer or the customer. And so speeding around and hammering corners and stuff, man, after someone's been on trail for a week will scare the crap out of them. They don't know who you are. You know what I mean, man? So one of the biggest complaints we hear are drivers. And so we hear everything. Everything. And one of the biggest complaints, and I'm just saying this, guys, when you choose someone, remember, just because someone's a little bit more expensive, there's probably a reason for that. And so be careful on who you hop in the car with, man. You just never know who's going to be at that wheel. And so choose wisely, study the people, man, see what they're about. See what their background has too, man. Like go in and check out their reviews and their websites. Like we're on everything, Instagram, YouTube, whatever. We've got websites and everything. We're a real business though. So, you know, we're set up but we've got tons of reviews too everywhere. I mean, if you look, we're in Gut Hooks or Far Out, we're everywhere, man. And so you can actually go in and read about us and hear and make a decision on how we perform and what people are saying about us. And so, and if they're well known, like, you know, Mary and Donald and Jordan and Ron and stuff and Brett, you're going to hear about it anyways, man. People are going to talk about it, man. It's just the way it is.
That's right.
Yeah, so really just watch out for your drivers, watch out for where you go, check out what's going on. Who wants to get into a car where someone's hammering down the road, man? And these people have been hiking for a week, man. Have you ever, I'm sure a lot of people have, but I know when I get into a vehicle after a week or two of hiking and someone goes down the road, like, I'll skip. Remember that time we went down to Fontana with Carlos?
I do.
He was hammering down through there, this dude, man, back in 16. And Mary and I had been on trail for about a month and a half at that time, I think. No, maybe not a month and a half. But it was
very close to a month and a half.
Was it?
Oh, yes, it certainly was.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we were actually up at Standing Bear, and our buddy picked us up, and we drove back to Fontana, man. But this dude drove so scary, man. It was just, my heart was just pounding out of my chest, man, because like it was just the corners, you know, your equilibrium is kind of just thrown off. So when people are just shifting the corners and hitting those corners at like 50 and stuff, man, in their pickup trucks, lifted pickup trucks, man, it's like, dude, man, and you got like this 500-foot drop right next to you. It's like, please don't do that, man. It's scary, dude. And get your heart beating, man. And so people they talk. I mean, we hear it all the time, and so that's why I'm actually mentioning it, because we had someone that had mentioned some stuff, and I just wanted to bring it up, man, and just say, hey, you know. Anyways, okay. So lots of calls for shuttles. Today we have a busy day, man. Mary's gonna probably not be back till 9 o'clock tonight.
That's right.
So she will start off down here at Cabin Coffee in Blairsville, and then we'll end up down at North Springs MARTA, and then she'll have to head on back down again to Atlanta Air, and then back to the mountains, and back to Atlanta Air, and then back to the mountains, and then she'll come home, and tomorrow we will actually have a easier day.
Yes,
We're gonna take a day or two down this week. So, all right. My health, man, anyone that's concerned, I'm getting much, much, much better. And so thank you everyone for the support and love that you show and kindness that you show Mary and I when it comes to me, man. So I know you all worry, man, so I'm a warrior, man. Anyways, all right. So I think we're good on what's up.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right.
Yep.
More to come. We'll put up more videos later. I don't know when we're gonna be back at the shop, but in the next few days. Just a heads up, guys. Please, we love it when people leave stuff, man, but please don't leave garbage that molds and stuff.
Perishables.
Yeah, man, because it may not be seen for a day or two, and it will get ruined. And so we found like cheese and all kinds of stuff on the door, man. It was all molded over and had a glaze of mold on it, man.
We do appreciate the gesture. It was very
Most
kind.
definitely,
but
dude.
It went to
Definitely, man.
waste, and we don't want to waste. We want to be able to give to somebody that needs it. So make sure we're there if you're going to leave something. And thank you to those that do, because we really appreciate it.
Most definitely, and the hikers do too.
Absolutely.
All right, man. We good?
We're good.
All right. One love, guys. Thank you. If anyone needs anything at all, give us a jingle. We're here. All right, peace.